coming your way. Hey, hey, it's video of the day.
He couldn't keep quiet while covering a riot. Our video of the day comes to us from LA reporter Stu Mundell. Yes, that's Stu Mundell, who vented about his personal life while covering the No Kings protest during a live helicopter broadcast. Roll it, Milo.
You know what? I don't care. I don't care about my. I am married. I am legally married. I am legally married. That's about the only way you can really say it. I am legally married, but I am not looking at now at all. I just had a bunch of debacles with my personal life. Yes, it's true. I know it's hard to believe. Somebody that doesn't even know what he's talking about in a relationship.
I don't know about you. I don't know, man. I think this makes protest reporting way more interesting. They should do this with traffic and weather, like whether or not he's going to kill himself. I wonder, does he got nothing right now?
I got nothing right now. Got nothing, not really looking. You know, trying to find myself and be happy. I'm being serious about that. I want to be beholden to no one at this moment. You know, do I get lonely? Of course, but I got cats.
Should this man be in a helicopter right now?
Yes.
At least he has cats. Yeah. Like, they won't eat him if he falls down and dies. All right, David. Have you ever said anything that emotional to people who it wasn't intended for?
No. Well, it did remind me of like every Uber ride I'm ever in, you know? You know, you have to make small talk just so the guy doesn't drive off a cliff. It's like, can we just... Yeah, no, it is crazy, yeah. Terminal 3. Yes. You're right. But hey, being a helicopter pilot stuff, you know, it's got its ups and downs.
You're doing so well.
Yes.
I like to end on a low note.
Leave them wanting less. That's what I say. Tyrus, maybe it was good that he vented. You know, I mean, maybe just being honest about your life and so everybody knows.
Hey, man, Father's Day and the kids are with the new dad. You got to work. Oh, you don't think that's what it was? You know who I feel bad for is the poor bastard pilot who said, "Hey, how are we doing today?" before we took off.
Yes.
You give him a chance to respond. We've all been there. You know, you had a little bourbon in the old coffee cup. She don't love me. Sheila, why? You know, every man's been there. We usually do it at a bar at 2 in the morning. His bar happened to be in the backseat of a helicopter doing a job on the weekend that he didn't want to do. That wasn't like the top broadcasting, like Brett Baird journalism.
No.
They're like, hey, didn't your wife just leave you for your coworker? Yeah, you can work this weekend. We've all been there.
Yes. Kat, you obviously have been through a lot recently.
Yeah.
And weren't you in a helicopter for a while?
Yeah, I did traffic reporting in LA when I was 21, 22 years old. But assuming that this was a hot mic.
Yes.
But it also sounds kind of a lot like me when I know that I'm mic'd. Like, not talking about my marriage. My marriage is great. He's hot. Everything's great. But the oversharing about your personal life. That's what watch me on any podcast.
Yeah.
Or either of my books. So if he wants to learn about how he might be able to turn this into a career spanning over a decade, he should really check out my work.
This could be the biggest break of his career.
Yeah.
His breakdown might be the biggest break of his career.
Yes.
And all he has to do is read about the bag, and it's going to give him tremendous hope.
Chapter 5 of book 1.
But Kat can back me up on this. This is so on brand for Los Angeles reporting. Like, and there's so many people like, I don't even think he cared I bet he was hoping that he was broadcasting at the time so he could be cast on some reality show.
Yeah.
Because everything else has been straight down the for Stu Mundell. So this might be the one thing that gets casting directors to perk up and be like, you know what? This guy's an absolute train wreck. Like, he will impregnate the wrong people, and we could be 3 seasons in
Yes.
with this wonderful storyline. So that's the gift that keeps on giving.
I am Team Stu. I wish him well. You know, it's always good to, you know, he shouldn't be ashamed
What
of
do you
this.
think he was responding to, though? That's what I was curious about. Do you think someone at Mission Control was like, hey, do you want to go out with my ugly sister this weekend, Stu?
No, he was live streaming. Wasn't he live streaming?
Yeah.
Like, he was
But
getting
was
comments from
responding 'cause
people.
He was like, I don't know. I'm not interested right now. I'm legally married. Sure, I'm legally married.
Oh, Kennedy, that's what lonely guys say. They don't need anyone to say anything to them. They just say, like, they're trying to, come on, bro, you know. Like, they literally, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He had to deal with the law to start the American-made company. There's a lot of knives. There's not a lot of dating when you're forging steel
That's
razor
right.
blades
You're in
at
the
an
factory
affordable
every
price.
night.
Yeah. But guys will say, like, oh, I don't have time for wives and dating and stuff because I'm just so busy. They don't need anyone. He just got to get it out.
Oh, he's just freeballing there.
Yeah. Well, if he freeballed
Speaking
more, his
of-
wife wouldn't have left him for his coworker.
All right. Oh, disgusting. Okay, coming up, what not to wear in court.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.